Okay, I have to show you hot dog rolls in Maine. This is the kind of hot dog I like because I use bread. I don't use hot dog buns because they're too thick. So look at this. This is like, this is their hot dog bun. It's basically bread folded in half. And snapper hot dogs?
Red snappers.
Red snappers.
From Maine.
From Maine. Very beautiful morning. Monday, Labor Day. We're going uphill, which we've been doing for a little while now. So that's why you're hearing me huffing and puffing. But we were just talking, Moxie and I, commenting on the beautiful trail. This is backpacking. Yes, there are roots. There's mud. There's an occasional rock or two, and it's steep. But first of all, look how beautiful it is. And we're not climbing over boulders. So we are grateful for that today. This is what we call backpacking right here. The terrain is amazing. Now, it is going to get worse later in the day, but for now, we are appreciating this. We are slack packing today, which again means we're only carrying food for the day, water, a filtering kit, a jacket, a headlamp in case we are out later than we expect, just the essential items. And so we're not carrying a 25, 30, or in Moxie's case, maybe heavier backpack. So we are appreciating that today and very grateful for John, who drove us to the trailhead and will pick us up. We are climbing uphill, and just wanted to show you some of the scenery. The terrain has gotten a little bit better today. It is there's still sections with quite a few roots, and there's rocks, some, but so far hasn't been too terribly bad, and we've been able to pick up the pace a little bit, so that has been really nice. But yeah, just some really beautiful area here we're climbing through. So nice for a change to be able to see that. The sun is out, it's a bit breezy, so that's keeping things nice and cool. We are on top of one of the Baldpate Mountains. I'm not sure if it's east or west, but quite a climb up granite slab. So that has been crazy. Very windy. I'm not actually even at the top yet, but just amazingly beautiful views. Crazy. Mount Washington is way off in the distance back there. You can see way back there. Mount Washington. We were just on top of that mountain. Climbed down, and now we're climbing over another one. But you can see all the granite slab that we climbed up. So yes, that granite right there, we came down. We came up the granite on the other side, but that was pretty amazing. It is Tuesday morning, and we are starting out from East B Hill Road. We're going to do 10 miles again today. It is going to be a rough climb, very, very steep, with lots of elevation and descent like yesterday. But it's very cool this morning and clear skies. So nice, because we should be having some great views. And so we're ready to get started. We left Sherpa and Rita's place. John and Sherpa drove us up, which was very nice of them. We appreciate them so much and all they've done for us. The meals, the fun conversation, the helpful information, the encouragement, and that will never be forgotten. This is Surplus Pond, where a lot of, well, we've seen on far out comments that moose have been here before, but nothing right now. It's a gorgeous day today. Okay, this is what the trail is looking like today. There's lots of roots, some slabs, some rocks, and it's been uphill most of the way, a bit steep in places, so probably will slow our progress a bit. Going uphill is much easier to maneuver these things than going downhill. So we've got about another 2 miles up, and we'll be at the top of Wyman Mountain. So this is what we're going through today. This is a view from almost the top of Wyman Mountain. Just in case you weren't sure, this is the trail. All these rocks down a steep little, looks like a creek bed. Okay, this is a view. We're coming down Wyman Mountain, and we will be climbing Moody Mountain across right behind me there. You can see the rock slide there. Hopefully we don't have to go across that. But Moody Mountain is steepest mile on the AT. When I looked it up, it was 25% grade, and it's a mile long. So it's going to be tough because it's at the end of our day today. We've already done several feet of elevation and descent on rocks, which has been very difficult on my knees and ankles. So it's going to be a tough climb. Oh, I didn't even see those. I wish I could give you an idea of how steep this is that we're coming up. It is very, very steep and very difficult, and you're using every muscle in your body. We got to the top of Moody Mountain, we think. There's no sign, no view, because it's all wooded. But we made it. It was very, very steep, and we are looking forward to an easier descent. We were told 2 miles down to our campsite. There's a bear. Actually, there's 2 cubs. I don't see the mama. Ooh. I don't know where the mama is. It is Wednesday morning. I am getting a late start. I told Moxie to go ahead and go on ahead of me. My knees were really sore after finishing last night, and I didn't sleep very well, even though I did take 2 a leave. I just, my knees hurt and I kept having to stretch them and move them and stuff. So this is where we camped last night. We're right next to a river, and it was really pretty and it was very quiet and nice. Today we have an easier day, like 2,400 feet of elevation, 14 ascent, a 1,400 descent, and 8 miles. There are no campsites past 8 miles unless we go 12. So depending on how we feel at 8, we may move ahead to 12. But yeah, so I'm just a little bit achy this morning. The bottoms of my feet hurt yesterday also, and I think it was just from all the rocks coming down the hill. So hopefully today will be a little bit of an easier day. I am at the top of Old Blue Mountain. You can see in the sign there, elevation 3,600 feet. There is no view, well, a little bit of a view when I come around here. But the trees are growing up around it, so we get a little bit of view today. There's a nice breeze, it's sunny, no rain, so I'm happy about that. Took me a long time to get up here though. I'm very tired from yesterday. I'm gonna try to do this without breaking my neck. Today's hike has been very slow. It's only 8 miles and not a lot of elevation or descent. So I was thinking it was going to be an easier day, which I should know better. There was a pretty long climb this morning. It was not nearly as steep as yesterday, but it was 2.8 miles and it was pretty steep. And so that took me quite a long time. And then, so my body is just tired from the climb yesterday, just tired. And then today, after getting over Old Blue Mountain, I am going through a lot of sloggy mess. There have been boards through some of it, but the boards are pretty rotted out, and so you can't step on them. You have to try and either figure out a way around, or you just have to walk through the muddy mess. So that has been slowing me down, as well as a million roots. So as you can see this, like, it just, there's no way that I can do. And then this granite, sometimes it's wet. I mean, duh. Oh, gosh, darn it. See? There, mess. Sometimes it's slimy. And so you have to be very careful stepping on it, because it doesn't always look slimy. So yeah, I'm coming through this stuff. It's hard. So anybody wondering why I'm not doing bigger miles, this is it right here. I can do 2 miles an hour on a pretty decent day with decent terrain, you know, all the perfect conditions. It's been great weather, sunny and nice, but again, all of this stuff to go through slows me down, sometimes to a mile an hour or slower. It just depends on how mucky it is, how rooty, all of that. So anyway, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not putting in bigger miles or why my days are, shorter and doesn't seem like I'm getting a lot done. It's because this is what I'm going through. And this isn't just a short stretch. This is the trail. This has been the trail. So 3 miles of the uphill, and then it's been this. So I'll have 5 miles of this kind of stuff. So there we are. All right, so let me show you what just happened. I got mud halfway up my shin, both on the right foot. Both feet went in completely. This is what I'm faced with here. So I came here because everything is mucky, wet. I stood here and you can see my foot slid all the way down in. So now I'm going to have to try and step all the way across from this route that I'm on now over to there. So these are the kind of things that are happening. Fun. And also, I fell on my tailbone again. This is where I go next. It is Thursday morning. I just wanted to give you a view. I'm not quite at the top of Bemis Mountain. Well, there's 2 Bemis Mountains, east and west, I think, something like that. But it's a really nice day. Nice breeze. Sun is out. It's a little warm, actually. When we looked at the weather earlier this week, it looked like it was supposed to rain later today or tomorrow, although it doesn't look like it now, but I'll tell you what, it moves in fast. So, yeah, nice views here this morning, a little bit different, a lot of granite up here. We'll see how the terrain is today. The last few days have been pretty slow and tough, but we're getting there. This is the second peak of Bemis Mountain. You can see all the mountains way off in the distance there. There's a couple of lakes, large lakes actually, back down there. That must be the direction of Rangeley, I'm thinking, which is the next town. We'll actually be going down into there tomorrow. And so, yeah, so far a lot of slab walking, and not steep, so it's been decent terrain so far. Hopefully that continues. Really pretty view. Still coming down Bemis Mountain, but there's another lake back there. Hopefully you can see it. And there's a lake off that direction and a road. Beautiful views here. Let's see. Yep. You can see lakes, big mountains. It's really gorgeous up here. Sun's behind a cloud, so this might be better. Yeah, Sabbath Day Pond. It's so big. Today is Friday, and we have a 9.5 mile hike today. I've gone about half of that, and the terrain has been pretty nice. Still a bit of roots and some rocks, but not too bad. You can move pretty well through it, so that has been nice to not have it be, so intense that you're constantly having to look at your feet. Nice breeze today, sun is out, and the weather is supposed to be good for the next week. Possible showers tomorrow evening, and it's going to be cloudy tomorrow, but I that's not bad. So yeah, appreciating this nice day. I am at South Pond. It is a beautiful day. We've passed by so many lakes today. They're just all over the place. Taking a few minutes just to sit here and relax. Beautiful view from up on top of the mountain that I've been climbing. Now I will be climbing down into Rangeley. Moxie and I are out on Rangeley Lake in Rangeley, Maine, and we are kayaking. It was a good day today, and the hotel that we're staying at has free kayaks to take out and canoes.